ton of cool stuff. So I'm happy, dude. I'm happy with it.
What about
The only thing we haven't come through on is content for ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that we haven't actually moved the needle. Because content is fucking hard, bro. It's like the consistency, the planning of it, the logistics, the feeling like it's gotta be perfect. It's just hard to consistently do. Unless you have some sort of thing like what we're doing for Nathan. I feel like that's one of the ways that somebody can actually make content consistently. It's like you hire a team, somebody that's going to help you do it. You film in batches. Yeah, now I'm just writing. How about you?
let's put it this way.
So I guess we're setting up the Airbnb.
No, so really quick, for content, I just saw a video and I was like, I'm gonna keep it that simple and stupid. Or someone posted it and she just talked about it, but she was like, why I got into content and everything was I just saw a TikTok that said if you post a TikTok every day for a year, like you'll never worry about money. And she's like, obviously it's not that easy. But the theory was I have since then gotten deals and just figured out how it works and posted and have made now like a sustainable living. And like, is it going to be always the same amount? Like, no. Am I covered for life? No. But like, I probably don't ever have to get a job again because like there's enough money that I can figure out how to come in and get a deal or do something like that. So I thought that was a cool theory right now for me, which was just, I'm just going to focus on how do I do that? Which to me, the easiest is going to be documenting this way. Because at the end of the day, I'm not an expert in one thing. I think right now, what I've been the most excited about is I feel really excited for business. Like I can launch like right now, throughout all this, I was like, all right, even analyzing what we wanted to do, and then now seeing, okay, well now I have an opportunity to try another one where I go, I know everything about it. The only thing I don't know is content and hiring an office. But I was like, I know I can absolutely outsource that because the difficulty of everything else I've done, nothing changes. Even in my current business, I wasn't an expert in that. I didn't know anything about it. So it's like the other one was, well, I'm not an author. Can I create a great, compelling story? I don't need to be. I just need to drive the business. And so I think I'm most excited always about trying a new business. It's where I've been the most creative. And I think I get the most inspired about talking to others to figure out how can I improve my business. So that's what I'm figuring out how to do is just document somehow. And then what I thought was, wow, at the end of the day, it's really merit-based. That's what's been so difficult for me because I half-ass things. And then if something kind of works, then I try. But with content, now it's become so easy that for you to win, you should actually have to produce something really good. So whenever I click a video, like I know what makes it good. I saw an interview like this. That's why I put it a little bit farther. It was just positioned perfectly. In the back was like 4 trees, so symmetry, a beautiful house. Looked like they were out in like a farm, but just a beautiful like image. And then them two, just 2 chairs talking and having a pocket. But I clicked it just because visually it looks so cool. So I was like, that's all we need to keep doing is just now make it actually good content and either informative or entertaining. And like it has to be one or the other. So I do think find learnings and then tweaking it into something. Or I would love to figure out how to do this, which is more of a vlog, but someone's really interested in me because then I will be an expert to them. Because like, here's what I've built in the past. Here's the knowledge I have now, and here's what I'm trying to do today. And I think there's a lot of cool things. And with that, I just want to meet a lot of people. Figured out I may have ADHD. I saw a video of dude who made a lot of sense. The person was like, here's the best way I've been able to explain ADHD. Imagine you get aroused. So I can't tell you to get aroused. So it's like you see someone, you get aroused, and you can perform the deed. And you want to perform the deed. Now, if I told you in another moment, and you're not aroused, go do this deed, and that person doesn't arouse. Like, it's not a willpower. It's just your body naturally just gets ready to do that thing. So he's like, that's how I ADHD. Like, I can't tell you to be interested and do this task because you're just not fundamentally interested in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a willpower. It's not a, hey, sit here. And if you spend 3 hours, you'll accomplish it. Your brain just doesn't work that way. I was like, maybe I have that.
Dude.
Because I find that so difficult. Remember I told you, like, dude, if it's not interesting or like, I'm not personally like, do you have like,
Well, that's how I
find it so hard. But then I thought, is that ADHD?
I've taken,
Is that something else?
I've taken ADHD. I told you, you have shiny object syndrome. That's literally, that's what ADHD. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I don't know how real all that stuff is, but
Dude, me neither, but that one made a lot of sense.
I just know every time I talk to somebody that claims they have ADHD and they describe themselves, I'm like, you're describing me. So I've taken tests on it online and stuff just to see, and it's like mild, if any, but it's not officially. So I don't think I have it, but I think there's elements of it that I relate to at least. I just feel like I'm wired different. But I feel like you're wired, like we're both wired different than kind of like the majority of people that I meet and talk to. Like I just know I'm like, dude, like there's something where like something different is happening in our brain.
Yeah,
It's like I just can't function in the normal world.
it's tough.
Way that like the normal way is supposed to be. Like I just can't be like I'm miserable. I'm fucking miserable in like the normal world. You do it, just do this. And I'm just like, fuck, like I cannot live like this. Like, I gotta get my own thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I do think there's something, but I've been curious about that in the past.
Do we have ADHD?
Do we have ADHD?
Maybe.
It's quite possible, dude. That's why the hardest thing is just sticking with one thing.
Yeah.
For us. Because
It's just,
and that's what I'm telling you. I'm like, dude, like, no more brainstorming, please. Let's just do it. Let's just start it like this. Excellent one. But so as far as Airbnb goes, where are we at? What are your thoughts, given your experience with the other ones?
yeah, I think here, if we, like I said, I think to launch the Airbnb, what I've learned is you need to come in and just say, okay, where are we at in terms of like, I'm putting this listing, so I'm coming into this new area. First of all, how competitive is it? So it's like price wise, and then the house. And so that's what I was saying. Like, I was looking at our house. Our number one win is we're 10 minutes from the airport. Like that makes this so amazing if you have to fly a lot. Like if you care about flying and you've flown enough, like me at this point, where I go, dude, one of the biggest hacks has been that this was 10 minutes from the airport. This is a huge upset. That's one. Number two is we do have a brand new build, beautiful home, beautifully furnished, right? So then what you want to do when you list an Airbnb is you find the ones that you want to model and price yours at. And hopefully, you know, smart enough to go like, I can actually do that based on the house. You can't have a shitty house and price it for like a luxury one. So like we're in a luxury home area. But what you want to do is come in and at least get your house to be, if someone was deciding between you and three other homes, they go, oh, well, this is tough because they all have blank. They all have blank. They all have blank. And then how does someone decide on which one they go with? Is they go, how hot is it? Oh, that one has a pool. I'll pick the pool one. Like, that's so obvious. So we're losing on, we don't have a pool. We don't have a beautiful backyard. We don't have a usable backyard. We don't have plants. The front is perfect. It's not beautifully landscaped, but that's great. We have parking on premise. That's amazing. We do need to extend it as soon as possible. But the thing here is that I don't know what we'll be able to command based on just our location, which I hope is a huge draw. But as of right now, we're not doing the best because we're missing a lot of the just get to the bar of everyone else. So what then can we do? Which is, that's what I was thinking. Well, the easiest thing is I'm going to paint the whole fucking house pink and call it the bachelor pad. And you just go, this is where if you're getting married, right? But our house is too small. Because what happens in the bachelor party? You have 6, 8 people, so we can't do that. So then,
well, it's 6 people though, right?
Yeah, but the thing about a bachelorette, like you have it's once in your life. So you want the pool, you want the pickleball court. So that's why I was like, well, what can we do if we can't spend 100K, 150K on the backyard yet? But I also don't even want to spend 10K yet because we don't know what can happen. So it's like we're kind of just let's just see. Either way, we're going to pay some rent, so I think we can just kind of first see if like the seasonality is affecting things. But other than that, we did the hardest part, which is acquire property, furnish it. Like you're in, and we already got 2 bookings, so we know that at bare minimum, for a certain enough price, someone needs the place to stay. So that's huge.
Yeah,
that's huge.
How do you think like as a vacation rental? I feel like, dude, if I'm coming on vacation,
Yes,
I get it that a pool is cool.
yeah, you're
I'd rather like to close on that, dude. Like, so for me, I'd rather walk outside to Lady Bird Lake Trail than have a pool. Because a pool is anywhere, but like I'm here to enjoy the city.
So that's why now we're going to test, like, right now I just asked Rachel. I was like, hey, Rachel, we need a store here. Or so I was like, I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to leave it here. I was like, we can use it whenever you want. And if at any moment someone hasn't you want it that day, I'll buy you a new one that day. And now we have a brand new one.
Nice. That's good.
But for us, it's like, we get it out of her apartment. And then for us now, it's like, cool. Now someone has a cool ass amenity. And it's like, hey, go. Like, that was one of the coolest things I did recently, which was we drove to like 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
Put the paddleboard out. And then we had like a little date. We brought a beer and whatever else was in there.
That sounds awesome.
And it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So like we got 2, and you can just, that could sell some. If you have paddleboards, and my dad's gonna ship me
Okay.
his last bike. So we'll have 4 bikes.
4 bikes. Let's go.
But 2 of them are fucking like
Bro.
$1,000.
Dude, I just think like this is the perfect.
This has to be on, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Because this looks ugly as fuck.
Yeah. I almost kind of think was like we have to. It would be cool for us to market it through just us making content about Austin
That
to
would
just
be the best.
show the lifestyle, dude. Like the lifestyle here, bro. To be able to bike, to pickleball,
So that
to
was-
walk to places.
That's the other
that's
thing.
the stuff.
It's we need to now add a photo of us like maybe paddleboarding, and then the paddleboards in there, and then like I'm gonna leave 2 pickleball
the
bikes. That's a huge.
I think that's what
photo.
makes the lifestyle that you get from just living here.
Yeah.
Like Rachel mentioned, right? She's like, I love this house because it's in such a great location. And so I feel like that's what we got to really
But like for her, she was like, I'm more sad than like you guys because this was so cool, like being this close. But then I ended up talking to her. The cool part is it doesn't right. Like
just stay here on the nights and then.
no, but I was like the biggest thing we want to use this for, or I thought was like the biking and the paddleboarding. So it's like you can just use the garage, just grab it whenever, you know.
That's true.
But my whole thing is that I'd rather rent than anything else. You have to own what I absolutely care about. And what no one realizes the difference between like $30, $2. But this was so much more comfortable, but no one will ever know.
That's crazy.
But
That's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to experience nicer things to even be able to understand things like that.
Yeah.
If not, you don't get it.
I mean, it's hard to do. Dude.
Yeah, it's hard to
Like, I feel like now it's happening to us with coffee, right? Like after having this machine now, I'm just like, dude,
yeah.
everywhere else is hope. I'd rather have coffee here at the house than anywhere else.
Right? Nah, but this new though, they have new flavors.
There's no like I actually want to go one more time. It's kind of cool, dude. Just the fact that I don't know, man. I find there's something beautiful about leaving places, or even if you're going for a little bit of time, because there's this process that happens. It kind of forces you to reflect and to even appreciate the place more.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to how much I'm gonna miss Austin. If I'm gonna miss Austin, like that's gonna be a good.
If you even missed it at all.
Yeah, if I even miss it. Like LA, dude, I don't miss a thing other than the people and the talk. It's just crazy, right?
Pretty harsh, man.
Yeah.
But I feel that.
So I'm curious to what happens here.
This bro.
I do know I miss Madrid and Lisbon though.
Yeah.
I do. I miss cities in Europe. Yeah. So I look forward to being back. And we'll see from there. I really want to go to Japan
Yeah.
and South Korea.
And where to be at then.
All right. Man, wish these microphones work. Wow, dude. So parents are flying to Madrid, and you're thinking of going with them
No, to Mexico.
for Mexico. Okay. Gotcha.
It'll just be shorter.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
That looks great.
I do like the fact that it's like Austin classic.
Yeah. Bro, that's what we got to sell. Like, think about Donato, Desnudo.
Yeah.
It's all 1 mile away. Yeah, I like the lifestyle.
And it has been really cool because like a big part of it has been like
Bro, how can I help understand?
no. Yeah, like a big part what I saw that I thought was so cool was like even at Rachel's place, she has so many little things like that say Austin on it. And so I think that's the coolest part is that like everyone here you really care about the culture. Like I live in Austin, I'm from here, I live here. Like it is kind of a really cool thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of appreciated that. Like, even if we get like a throwaway stuff, but just to be able to use this as like part of somewhere, I do think like
Yeah.
it's so much cooler to see.
To have something that says Austin.
Yeah. We need to find a cup to use this out.
What do you think, Milo?
Cool. Well, we have a new button. I mean, a new machine. What do you think of the green? I like it.
I like it.
I thought that's what it said.
I like the green with the pink too.
Yeah, right? Do I need some color, man? It's kind of quirky.
Yeah, we need some Picasso style work.
I'll figure one out. Well, I'm gonna try it because I've been wanting to, but it looks so simple. It's just like it looks like the back with a shirt, and then it's like a tiny hand, and like he's just holding a white flower. But it looks so visually cool. But I think I can do that because the one right there will help a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Some kind of tiny.
This one. I was thinking too, I have an electric guitar that's like cherry red.
Oh, it's broken.
It's broken. So like
It's hanging out.
to fix it would be like 200, 300, or
We just display it like that. Yeah, no, I like.
you know.
Remember I told you like somewhere right there,
Yeah.
or in the hallway, like just it would look cool.
It would look nice because it's red. It's like cherry red.
Why don't we put it right there?
Like you said, back here.
No, up right there.
Oh, that could be cool.
Or what I saw that someone said,
Oh, it could be dangerous.
yeah. But what I saw that someone said was like really nice and cheap is like you buy wallpaper because it's cheap, but then frame. And then it's beautiful.
It's a good idea.
But I also think the other idea that I had was like we took a lot of photos, so it would be printing it so it looks like a Polaroid. We put in like a little filter and then frame it. And imagine like just like a cool picture of like up close of like you, and it's like, who's that? Oh, that was I don't know. But and then every single frame is just a Polaroid photo. I think could look cool because it like I have an example. It's hard to understand, but I do think it's actually really cool.
Dude, where did you get this cup, dude? This is badass.
Oh, Rachel got it in Greece.
That's so cool.
Yeah, no, like I saw it, it's like
Greece.
oh, look at this card, like 40K.
It's nice, bro. That is nice.
I was like, oh, I can't afford it right now, but one day.
Wow.
That's so sick,
Very
right?
badass.
To drive around.
Dude, so sick.
Oh, no, it's a pain
What do
already.
you think about old school Porsche?
I was like, I could do that. It's just like a personal, says tiny gestures go along.
That's hilarious.
Show you, so we can do it.
This is school money.
I wish I could like that.
Yeah.
But then imagine a beautiful like wood frame, like a thin one.
Yeah.
And so just 1, 2, and like we've had some like pretty cool photos.
Yeah.
Probably have. Like even one of the one us at that pool, like that was a cool vibe.
The pool, the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it looked interesting. With the hair, like it just looked so like artsy. Like I was like,
Yeah.
that would be what you could frame.
That's cool.
Like stuff like that, I thought could be.
What if you're at the museum with the blue?
Yeah, but I would love to do something like even more interesting, like look how to me like I love like houses, like
Yeah, that's sweet. Wait, should we end this pod?
yeah, we should inspire. But you see, it's just like it's adding more color really that helps a lot.